It looks like there's a lot of competition in that wide receiver room. I know you wrote an article about that. Take us through that and what you think it brings. What does that bring?
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, and Kevin Stefanski said this, like, hopefully the cream rises to the top. He said that at the golf outing this week, and I think it's true. It's something that we've been talking about basically since the draft when they brought in Cedric Tillman and Andrew Berry got asked, like, what does this mean for younger guys like David Bell or Anthony Schwartz who are trying to find their way? And he said, basically that if you're an NFL player, you better be ready every year to come in and compete for your job. Otherwise, maybe it's not the right league for you. And I think like Mary Kay Cabot, my colleague, has reported, like David Bell is still, for example, very much a part of their plans. But I think ultimately with their situation where Deshaun came back, he played 6 games. It was kind of underwhelming because of how rusty he is. You need to throw a bunch of different type of pass catchers at him to see what is going to work, because part of what Deshaun does so well is the scramble drill and improvisation, which like that's a total 180 from where we were when we talked about pass catchers with Baker Mayfield a couple of years ago, right? That improvisation wasn't a good thing. Now with Deshaun, we have to switch our thinking because of what he can do with his feet and how athletic he is. So a big part of that to me is just trial and error, especially when you have a bunch of players he hasn't played with before. So I really like that they've created this competition. And I think like Kevin Stefanski said, ultimately that competition is going to lead you to find that combination of guys that is going to work best in all kinds of different situations with Deshaun Watson at quarterback.